my bitch, I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit, I don't even care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, the love so bad, but I ain't cuffin' bitch. I want my lead, I want Gaba, I want my seat.
Relentless Racing League, NASCAR dreams, full speed kings. Let's go. Relentless on the track, ain't no tapping the brake. Cup Series leaders got the whole grid shake. Xfinity stars with the future so bright. Truck Series banging through the day and night. ARCA rookies hungry, chasing that fame. NASCAR racing blood, gasoline in our veins. Green flag wave and the engine scream. 30 cars flying, living that speedway dream. Draft so tight, bumper to chrome. Every lap of battle, this is where we roam. Rubber business racing, yeah, we know the code. Last lap glory on a victory road. From short tracks to super speedway nights. Legends made under flashing lights. One mission, one name, one goal too. Relentless Racing League coming through. Relentless on the track, ain't no tapping the brake. Cup Series leaders got the whole grid shake. Xfinity stars with the future so bright. Truck Series banging through the day and night. ARCA rookies hungry, chasing that fame. NASCAR racing blood, gasoline in our veins. Tires burning sparks when we dive down low. 3 wide thunder putting on a show. Spotter call it clear, crowd on their feet. Photo finish moments can't accept defeat. Championship dreams in every lane. Only the strongest survive the strain. From pit road hustle to the checkered wave. Every driver brave, every fan amazed. History written when the engines fade. Relentless Racing League got the legacy made. Relentless on the track, full throttle rage. Cup Xfinity, trucks set the stage. ARCA rising, next gen flame. NASCAR racing power, remember the name. Speed, heart, glory, all the same. Relentless Racing League, we own the game, how? Relentless on the track.
Alright everyone, welcome back to another installment of Relentless Racing League. Tonight we have the Asylum Clique Truck Series at Martinsville. Should be an interesting race, probably a lot of action. We'll see how it goes, but let's see, 150 laps tonight, 4 extra sets of tires, so it should be one of those races where they are going to have to manage their stuff. Moving into qualifying here, Joey Burchett fastest in practice, surprise, surprise. So we will see who is able to start up front tonight. So far in practice, it looks like we see in qualifying, we see some people either trying to set up a fast lap, taking the corner very wide, or they are overdriving the corner. Austin Garner was at the top of the board for the second, but Riley Hoots comes in with a 1984. He's going to sit at the top for the moment, tied with Chase Lewis, 1984. Chase Lewis to the top in 1981. Adam Chapman jumps up to the 3rd position in that 12 truck. Todd Chase looks like he's coming to put his fast lap in. Ran a 20:08. Joe Robert to the top, 1979. So 44 misses his corner. That's going to be a very slow lap time there. Christian DeBoer out on track. See what he can do. Looks like he got a little bit of curb. That's going to slow up his momentum. Christian DeBoer up to the 7th position with a 20.07. Joey Burchett out on track. He fastest in practice. We'll see if he is fastest in qualifying. And to the top of the board by looks like we got Josh O'Connor coming out here to take a time. First lap puts him in P8 with a 1998. Alan Bledsoe out here as well. Alyssa Peltier jumps up to the 8th position. Josh O'Connor bumps up to the 5th position. Alan Bledsoe P2, 1971. A 10th off of the pole speed. See if he does any better on this second lap. Looks like he is on the verge of out of control. Saw the back end step out on him. I think that is about going to wrap it. Nope, Alyssa's still out here turning laps. Looks like we have maybe 2 who have not taken time. Got just a little bit of time left here in practice before we move over to the race. All right. Martinsville tonight, 150 laps for the Asylum Clique Truck Series. Your starting grid will be Joey Burchett with a 19.61 is going to get the bonus point for pole. Alan Bledsoe in the 42 truck in second. Joe Robert and Chase Lewis making up that second row. Riley Hoots, Josh O'Connor in 5th and 6th. Adam Chapman, Angel Ball in 7th and 8th. Austin Garner and Alyssa Peltier Sharp, 9th and 10th. Christian DeBoer, Todd Chase, 11th and 12th. 13th, Mike Weber. 14th, Paul Hush. 15th, Ryan McElwin. 16th, Gatlin Downey. 17th, Drew Hallman. 18th, Kelly Thomas. 19, Mark Gibbs. Sean Pointer, I don't believe he is actually racing, but I could be wrong. Davey Hendricks, I don't believe is racing. Zach Bucher, I don't believe is racing. Tony Fry, definitely not racing. And Scotty Watkins. Ed Morris Sr., not sure if he's racing or not. And David Jansen are going to round out our starting grid. Martinsville is the paperclip, as they call it, 0.49 miles in length. Long straightaways, tight corners should make for some interesting racing. Tricky Dick in the chat says, Hello, Martinsville, my beloved. Hello, commentators. Hello, Tricky Dick. Congratulations on the win last night in the Miller Motorsports Xfinity Series at Mexico City. Alright, they are about to start rolling off here. Should be 2 laps under caution, and then we will get going. So, Martinsville and everything that I've experienced, I did turn some laps out there in practice. I believe bottom line is going to be very dominant tonight, kind of like old school NASCAR. Everybody is wanting to get to that bottom line. It is going to be tough to pass. Probably will see some people use the chrome horn to get around, and also probably see some people overdrive the corners and potentially cause some wrecks. So we'll see how it goes. Green flag will be out next time by. All right, Martinsville 150 laps. Asylum Clique Truck Series about to get this thing going. The green flag is out. Alan Bledsoe wrecks right off the start, takes Joey Burchett with him, and they are crashing behind. Oh, that is going to thin this field way out. Well, I guess we'll go back and watch, maybe get a little closer view on it. See if we can find it here. Let's see. That is going to be Alan Bledsoe on the start. Let's go in a cockpit view. We can maybe hear the RPMs of the engine. Just lit up the rears, and that was that. Gonna have a lot of people upset with that. A lot of damaged trucks back there. Our pole sitter is gonna be back, way back. Looks like he's gonna be somewhere around the 14th mark. Well, I guess we'll go see who didn't get involved in that. Start up at the front. Joe Robert will be our leader. Looks like his truck is fairly clean. Chase Lewis looks like he got through it. Riley Hoots, Josh O'Connor, Angel Ballin, Chapman, Garner. Alyssa's got some heavy front end damage. Oh, she's blinking. Looks like Mike Weber made it through. Paul Hush. Now this is just looking at the front, so we're not 100% certain. Joey Burchett, I know he got some damage to his side. Bledsoe, his left front's pretty tore up. Drew Hallman, left front pretty tore up. Ryan McElwain got some damage on that left front. I think we're having some issues here. People having to pass. Mark Gibbs real tore up. Front and back. Christian DeBoer got a little damage fixed. Todd Chase got damage on the back end. Yeah, this is not a good start. I expected some chaos, but that was some chaos before the race even started. I think we're all sorts of messed up here with our grid lineup, but we'll see what happens. I think we're gonna be maybe 2 to go. this is going to move Chase Lewis to the lead, I believe. One to go this time by. Weigertud says, what the? Tricky Dick says, thank you. Tiger Weigertud says, F. And Tricky Dick says, spinning tires on start is a classic that never gets old. Am I right? I mean, it does definitely get old, but kind of not expected as the pace car pulls down pit road. Chase Lewis going to have control of this restart. The restart zone is on, just like in real-life NASCAR, so he will get to launch anywhere in that restart zone. And the green flag is out. Oh, Riley Hoot spun the tires on the launch, too. Able to gather it back up, though. Josh O'Connor going to slide through for second. Chase Lewis out front. Josh O'Connor, Adam Chapman to third underneath the 5 of Riley Hoots. Joey Burchett climbing his way back up through the field. Going to be tough to do here. Track position is going to be huge at this track. Joe Robert trying a crossover on the 13 of Mike Weber. Chase Lewis still out front. Side-by-side action back here around this 10th, 11th, 12th area. Out front, Chase Lewis has a pretty decent gap for this track. Won't be long until he is into lap traffic. Then we got a pretty good battle for second with Josh O'Connor and Riley Hoots. Back in the field, this is for the 6th position. Angel Ballin, Adam Chapman, Alyssa Peltier Sharp, Joe Robert, Joey Burchett climbing up through the field. These two Joe Robert tries to look underneath the 19 of Angel Ballin. Adam Chapman, Alyssa Peltier Sharp side by side. Adam Chapman still fighting on that bottom line. Is he finally able to clear? He is not. Still fighting side by side. Alyssa Peltier on the outside. Adam Chapman in the 12 on the inside. Adam Chapman slides up the track a little bit. Diamonds it back down. Joe Robert going to try to follow him through. Still fighting for that position, which would be the 4th position. Joe Robert, Joey Burchett kind of stuck as these two battle side by side in front. Adam Chapman looking underneath. Joey Burchett ends up going wide. I don't know if he got pushed out there or what happened, but he did end up a little wide. Ended up losing a spot to the 19. Adam Chapman going to give up that 4th spot. Alyssa Peltier and Joe Robert going to drive through. Adam Chapman back to the 6th spot. Chase Lewis still leading this, followed by Josh O'Connor and Riley Hoots. That was a battle earlier, still close, but no movement. The battle for that 4th position. Joe Robert, Alyssa Peltier Sharp. Hey, and welcome Davey to the booth. You missed a wreck on the very first lap before they even launched. Alan Bledsoe spun his tires and took out the leader at P2 and multiple other trucks behind him.
No, not Martinsville.
Second, the restart almost had the same thing. Riley Hoot spun his tires, but he was able to gather it back up before anybody got really murdered. And it's been kind of racing since.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, at least there's been some green flags after that.
Yeah, I think everybody was a little more cautious on the start of the the restart. Oh, it's the 19 just punted the 12. He's able to save it.
Oh.
Yellow flag is
They
out.
spun behind him, though. The 13 went around, too. Whoa, okay, cool. I'm glad I came back with
Well,
Rex.
Let's watch this. We're going to back this up a little bit. No, I think we were actually good there. Let's see if we can get a good view of what happened. Adam Chapman went high to let his teammate by, I believe. Davey
He just
is not
got
allowed.
run over.
Oh yeah, 19 just sent him. Davey is not allowed to talk badly of Martinsville. So we had that one, and then behind.
I think the 13 just wound up hitting the brakes hard and spun himself out.
Yeah, I saw. Well, he overdrove the corner, had to get out of the 44. I don't know that. I mean, a little bit was probably part of the whole Adam Chapman Angel Ballin deal, but that might have just been a simple case of overdriving the corner. Several trucks down pit road, including our.
At least he didn't run over anybody.
Right? Including our second place runner, Josh O'Connor, came down pit road. Joey Burchett down pit road. Let's see, who else? Alyssa Peltier Sharp. Oh, we got a whole bunch of them. O'Connor, Peltier, Burchett, Austin Garner, Alan Bledsoe, Kelly Thomas, David Jansen, Scotty Watkins, Ed Moore Sr., Gatlin Downey, Mike Weber, Kelly Thomas, Alyssa Peltier Sharp, Josh O'Connor, David Jansen. Yep, a whole bunch of them down pit road. So Chase Lewis leading. Let's see, up 3 spots. Right now, Scotty Watkins is up 12 spots. He is our biggest mover at the moment.
Who said I can't talk bad about this track?
Oh.
Is it Tricky Dick?
Yep, it's definitely Tricky Dick.
Get out of here. Everyone knows this is my least favorite track. God forbid Cup came here. That'd be a miserable experience.
We couldn't even race Rockingham. You just
That's
imagine.
my thing. Like, we can't even do a mile. What is it? A mile and a half? We can't
It's-
even do that without having 20 cautions. So God, I can't imagine going to Martinsville.
Yeah, I think it's 1 mile. It's like 0.94 or something since they added the safer barriers. But lights are out on the pace car. Joey Burchett, Chase Lewis and Riley Hoots will be on the front row.
Hopefully Matt doesn't get bullied into making Cup go there.
I mean, I like a good demo derby every once in a while.
No, I need to go to sleep. I do not need to stay up till 11 o'clock. Did they spin the tires again?
Yeah,
Well, they did stay out, so old tires are like, this is not going to make it any better.
And Riley Hoots did it on fresh tires from that top line the last restart, so we'll see. Green flag is out. A little bit of skating
Joe, calm
around,
down.
but not bad, not bad. They kept it all straight. I think they learned. Oh, I hear something going on back there. Kelly Thomas crashed. Christian DeBoer crashed. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, Alyssa's right. 44 blinked, and he's been blinking a good
Oh,
bit
yeah,
for me the
he
whole
is
time.
gone. And then he reappeared as Alyssa was right on him. That was a case of internet issues.
Yeah, you can't. There's nothing Alyssa can do. I mean, I guess
No.
you could check up, but
Yeah.
who's going to do that?
Well, that we're gonna go watch it from Alyssa's point of view. Let's do this. We're gonna go far chase from the 6, and there was definitely nothing that she could do. I don't believe. Like if you lift, you're gonna get run over from behind, right? He's gone the whole time, and then he just reappears
Especially here.
right on her front bumper. It says Christian DeBoer crashed, but I don't know. I think he may have just stopped on track. We'll go take a peek.
Yeah. Did Burchett go back in?
Yeah, I think he's still fixing damage.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The back end of his truck was, or I guess the side more. Yeah, DeBoer just stopped. He wasn't actually crashed, like it was telling me. So. Hey, talk for yourself. Xfinity had no cautions on the rock. Well, that's because the Xfinity car actually handled good at the rock.
I love the Xfinity car.
I
It's so
mean,
great.
I would say the Cup car didn't handle bad. It was just the damn restarts. Nobody could keep the tires under them.
I mean, I started in second the whole race and never had a huge like, oh crap moment. I was just super easy on the gas.
That was
And
it.
I really learned after the lap 1 deal when
Yeah.
you know, a lot of the field died.
Yeah.
That took away any of my motivation to even try stomping on the gas.
I spun the tires once, like that was noticeable, I guess, and that was that final caution before the first stage. But I didn't kill anybody. I just spun it a little bit, had to lift and get it back underneath me. As the pace car drops down pit road, they're still trying to get gridded here.
God.
This is going to be interesting on this restart. Chase Lewis in
they
the
delayed
lead.
it.
Okay. I was going to say, there's people not in the right spot. I see people trying to get there on the high side.
Oh, why are we speeding up? Calm down. Just going to make it harder to catch up again.
Yeah, because the pace car is going to come back out on track, I would assume. Yep, here it comes. It's going to come right out in front of the 17 and gather the field back up. Hopefully they can get themselves sorted this time.
Yeah, now they have to panic and do it again. It dips right back down, so y'all better hurry.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Better be lined up.
I'm worried about the accordion effect. It was pretty bad on that last restart, or almost restart.
We'll see if we can get a good view from a different camera. Nah,
Joe.
it wasn't too bad there. I mean, I feel like that was pretty decent.
I keep getting worried Joe's gonna, because he's getting a better restart than what the 17's getting.
Yeah.
I'm worried he's gonna run him over.
Yeah, right. Adam Chapman behind that 19 truck who punted him in the corner before. We could see something there.
Give me the revenge, please. If there's any benefit to Martinsville, it's the revenge factor. I want a Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano moment. Please.
Out front, Riley Hoots is that outside lane seems to be working fairly well. Overdrove it that time,
yeah.
though.
It was working really well, because you can keep that person pinned down and they can't get a good launch off the corner.
Yep. Chase Lewis back out front. Now Joe Robert is under attack from the 19 Angel Ballin. Looking on the low line.
God, gee, Joe, this is not. Why are we trying to dime in the corner? Way up the track.
All right, we're gonna go through some different cameras here. David Jansen catches the wall off the corner. Heard that front end crinkle. Looking out the
At least
backside.
this is really one of those places that damage isn't going to matter a whole lot. As long as you can keep your wheel straight, you're probably going to be all right.
Yeah, aero's not a big deal, right? It's more so speed.
I mean, I might be concerned if my spoiler got messed up, because that would mess with the downforce.
Yeah.
But past that, they take the bumper, whatever, give me some crinkles, it's fine.
Yeah, you just need to have the handling, really. I feel like if you can corner, you'll be all right. All right.
That's our biggest problem in the Cup car, is that like the damage is nothing, but like if you even sneeze at the wheel,
Yeah.
you have wheel damage and you have to fix it.
Yeah.
That's like that happened to me at Bristol. I spent 200 some laps repairing a right front 15 seconds at a time. Oh God, that's still to this day the worst race I've ever had to do. Simply because it was just non-stop trying to get my wheel straight.
19 trucks on the lead lap. One truck 1 lap down. Another truck 3 laps down. We are green. I don't know if I want to jinx it, but I'm going to say it. We are green and clean for the moment. For the moment. There's the caveat. Out front, Chase Lewis still leading.
Bledsoe's doing a really good job of getting through the field, and he has to make up a lot of time. But he's getting good runs off of the corner and diving it down low on entry. He's gotten a couple people pretty much back to back to back.
Gonna watch him for a minute. Yeah, able to kind of run when you're not side by side. You could definitely. 415. Caution is out. Let's see what happened.
That was just about to be the other name I was going to mention. Burchett and Bledsoe are going to be the two that have to move through the field. He definitely sent it underneath Drew.
Yeah, I think he looked like he was slightly loose. You saw the back end kind of skating around, but I also think he's drives in deeper than the 15 truck, and I think that was that. Plus, I'm sure the 4 truck is definitely driving angry right now, being wrecked on the first lap.
Lap 1. And now he has to pit again. At what point do you think you just stop caring about the damage and just try and keep the track position?
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on how the truck feels, right?
I'm super curious what his truck feels like right now. Like, does he have wheel damage?
Right.
Is it still trying to fix that? Let's see when he gets out the pit lane.
So we did have quite a few go down pit road. Joey Burchett, Joe Robert, Riley Hoots, Adam Chapman, Austin Garner, Kelly Thomas, Paul Hush, Ryan McElwin, Drew Holman, Scotty Watkins. Pretty much everybody except for the top 9. 19 just came down.
I think Joey actually took tires that time. Yeah, I'm not even sure he got damage fixed.
Got a few more that just came down this time. Right now it's Chase Lewis, Alan Bledsoe, Alyssa Peltier, Sharp, David Jansen. Todd Chase will be in that 5th position.
Every time I see this green 23 truck, it makes me think of Mitch, because I feel like his 20. He also runs almost this exact same color green. That's not no, that's not Mitch. Okay.
Nope.
Making sure. Same exact color.
All right, lights are out on the pace car. Almost a third of the way through this race. 4 cautions.
I'll at least give it to him. It's the laps tick down quick if you can go green, and even cautions aren't that long.
Right. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing for everybody else. It's a bad thing for people who are trying to fix damage.
Yeah, agreed. It sucks.
All right, lights are out. Pace car is going to drop down. Chase Lewis will control the start. Last time Alan Bledsoe was out front here, he spun his tires and wrecked the field. We'll see if he does it again or if he keeps it green. 7. Oh, Bledsoe might get a black flag. He launched early. Chase Lewis going to get back to the front. Alyssa Peltier, Sharp, looking underneath the 42, Alan Bledsoe, as she washes up the track into the 42.
I think he's safe. I don't see any black flags.
All right, must have lifted enough to let the 17 lead at the line. 23 goes
would that have
wide.
been the worst thing in the world? Get back up here after spinning out, only get a black flag.
D. Jeffrey Medlin says, not bad. Joe Robert puts it, thought about putting it 3 wide. Backed out of it. Gonna run that second line to get around that 20 truck. Move him up to the 5th position. Chase Lewis out front. Alyssa Peltier Sharp in 2nd. Alan Bledsoe 3rd. And this is your battle for 4th. Joe Robert and David Jansen. Joe Robert gonna make the pass very easily.
This whole pack is pretty great to watch.
23 goes extremely wide there. Joey Burchett trying to make his way back up here, up into the 7th position.
It does seem like his truck's driving all right.
Yeah, he's able to make moves.
He carries so much speed into the corner compared to everybody else. Like, just right along in the cockpit or whatever you want to pick, He sends it and the truck still rotates so well.
Let's see, we can hop in here.
No lockup, not really struggling with it. It's pretty good.
Definitely does drive it in deeper than I was in practice. So smooth, like his transition.
Yeah.
Brake, let it roll through the center. Throttle up. Very smooth, a lot of throttle control there. And like you said, able to drive it in quite deep into the corner.
I'm wondering if that's killing his right front, or is the line he taking kind of like counteracting it?
Yeah, I mean, he's not on the throttle too early where it would be killing that right front. I don't believe he's waiting for that truck to really get straight before he puts the throttle down. He's just carrying a lot more center speed. That's what it looks like. Oh, got some action back here. 28 got tapped, but able to save it. Joe Robert up to the 3rd position. Joey Burchett up to 5th. 28th, struggling out there. Paul Hush. Paul, I don't like the paint scheme. Go back to the T-Rex Jeff Gordon scheme.
Iconic. What's he in right now?
He
like
is
a team paint scheme.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's got
him. I think him and Angel had like something similar to each other.
It's got the Jurassic Park logo on the back end of it, but it's just not the same. Gatlin Downey also running a team scheme. There's a 44 blinks out again. Not sure where he's at. He's gone almost the entire straightaway. And Joe Robert to the lead, gets around Chase Lewis.
Well, the Joe and Joe show again. They're just picking people off one by one.
Go watch, see how Joe Robert was able to make that pass real quick.
Oh, did Burchett just spin Alyssa? I hear screeching. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, I got a notice. Yeah, Joe Robert able to work that high line.
Joey sent it again. Well, that's a mix.
Here we go. Well, she got hit by Riley Hoots first.
Yeah, I think that's what kind of
it shot her down the track. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But really not any damage, just gave up all the track position. Chase Lewis going to come down pit road.
Yeah,
Alan Bledsoe.
Because Chase hasn't pitted yet, has he?
I'm not sure. I don't believe so.
I feel like by this point the tires are he can probably feel how much they've fallen off.
All right, 58 of 150 complete. A lot of action so far. Joe Robert, Joey Burchett back up to the front. Stayed out here. Mark Gibbs looks like he is going to get the wave around. One of his 3 laps back. Joe Robert looks like he is going to pick the bottom line, I'm assuming, anyways. Joe Robert picks the bottom line. Joey Burchett to the top. Riley Hoots, Austin Garner, and Adam Chapman are your top 5. Pace car is going to dive down. Joe Robert going to control this restart. In the restart zone, launches late in the box. Gets a good, clean launch.
He gets a good restart.
Yes, he did. Joey Burchett on the outside. Got Riley Hoots underneath him in that Dr. Pepper truck. And I hear some squealing. It's like maybe Ryan McElwin overdrove the corner or something, but I heard some tires squealing.
Yep, someone's around.
Yep, Mike Weber is around. At least that's what I'm being indicated. Caution is out. Let's see what happened. Oh, well, that's only going to tell half the tale. We'll have to back this up just a little bit. Well, it looks like it's a case of either overdriving the corner or different braking zones. He had to get hard on the brake to not run in the back of Gatlin Downey.
Honestly, that's not even where the wreck happened.
Yeah, that was very odd.
That's the longest wreck I've ever seen at a short track.
All the way through the corner, halfway down the backstretch.
Yep, I think he just kind of came up into... They were 3 wide, and maybe he didn't know they were 3 wide.
And I think he just cranked the wheel left and not kill anybody and kind of took himself out of it.
No, Chase lucked out, though. That very easily could have been him spinning with the 13.
Yes. Well, we're approaching halfway.
Oh, Lord have mercy. When duels are Thursday?
Yes.
I can't wait.
NASCAR is back.
And at a real track where they're not going 50 miles an hour. Thank God. As cool as it is to go to Bowman Gray or the LA Coliseum, like, I don't want to see a bunch of race cars go 50 miles an hour. That's boring.
Well, and on top of it, like, you couldn't do anything unless you were using your bumper. Like, I get it, but that's not racing, right? That's...
I love that, like, at the moment that NASCAR chooses to switch up the clash, which, you know, sure, Daytona was stale, I'm fine with that. But the moment they choose to do it and go to short tracks, they have literally the worst short track car NASCAR's ever had.
Right. No passing.
The absolute, no passing, no tire fall off, no nothing. They should have been going to, like, go to Charlotte, like, short drive for the teams, mile and a half that puts on great racing. The All-Star race isn't there anymore. Let's make the class at Charlotte, right? Perfect.
Charlotte, Rockingham. You know, something where they can actually race. I wouldn't be opposed to Rockingham. They don't run there on the regular schedule. I feel like that would be a good clash.
I know everybody. So Trucks and Xfinity are both going to Rockingham, but Cup's not doing it at all.
Right.
What's the All-Star race? Is it North Wilkes again?
I think so. I'd have to look.
Oh, come on. Again, stop making the special races these short tracks that are terrible. You better fix short track racing and then start doing this.
All right, here we go. Pace car is out. Or down pit road. Lights are out. Green flag is about to drop. Gatlin Downey in here chatting while he's racing. Oh, Riley Hoots thinks about going low. Not going to make it work. Joe Robert going to lead this lap, it looks like. Joey Burchett fighting hard on the outside. Looks like he's getting a little loose entering the corner on that top line. You kind of see his back end start moving around, the rear of the truck wiggling. Oh, 17. 24, 20. Oh, a whole lot of them. I don't even know where to start with that one.
All right, so
let's go with the 17.
24 comes up and kind of turns to 17, and then it's just chaos from there.
All right, let's go to a better view here, and yeah, 24 over. Oh, he hit the curb, come up the track, gets in the 17, spins him, straightens him out. 19 gets in the back of the 24. 24 goes up the track into the 20. And somewhere the 44 was involved. I didn't quite catch that.
Somewhere he's just blinking.
Oh, because then the 24 comes down, gets the 6 and the 44.
Yep. He just gets turned back down the
Uh-oh.
track.
Now my overlay decided. There it goes. All right. It froze there for a second. All right. Well, let's see. What caution is this? Got to be 7 or 8. 7th caution. Mark Gibbs going to get the wave around again. I think this might even put him on the lead lap. If he doesn't hit the wall while he's taking the wave around.
Martinsville is great. Martinsville puts on great racing.
The Hail Melon is against the rules in RRL, even if it is under caution.
Can you imagine? I'm kind of like, don't get me wrong, seeing it done live was one of the craziest things I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Happen in a race. Like like my toss-up in my life is either seeing that happen in real time or watching Corey Haim send it 7 wide at the bottom to win the championship.
Yes, at,
Like
at Phoenix, yeah, that was wild.
Two of the wildest things I've ever seen, like while I've been watching NASCAR. But I'm glad NASCAR outlawed the Hail Melon, because you know every single driver would have done that on the last lap.
Absolutely. Once somebody's shown it can
Which
be
would
done,
be
people are going to
insane.
follow suit.
Yep, that cool to see it once. Glad they kept the car. Glad we can go see it. But yeah, that was a one trick. Don't need that again.
Yep. Lights are out on the pace car. Joe Robert leading again. Joey Burchett on the outside. Riley Hoots and Adam Chapman 3rd and 4th, with Drew Holman in 5th. Pace car is down pit road, and we are about to go green. Joe Robert gets another good launch. Joey Burchett might clear for the 2nd position here. Looks like he's just, yep, he got it. He got it. '19 goes wide in the corner, opens the door for the 42 of Alan Bledsoe to look underneath. Side by side for what is, well, now it would be the 5th, 6th, I don't even know anymore. It's pretty much single file though. Got a couple of trucks still up on that high line. Drew Holman restarted 5th, has fallen to the 6th position. Joe Robert leading Joey Burchett, with Riley Hoots in 3rd. Fun fact, the 24 going down the track on the 6 was the most Mirage thing to ever Mirage. Tricky Dick.
I think I've seen, like, it needs to be like a last lap wreck for the lead for it to be truly Mirage.
Yeah, like that wasn't just sole Mirage drivers, right? There was other drivers that led to the Mirage drivers coming together. So I put it kind of low on the list next to the Joe Robert. Oh, as the 13 goes around, Joe Robert spinning Alyssa Peltier for the lead. Let's see who else. There was he's in your Xfinity Series now. Why can't it? Michael Ball doing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what happened on this one. Let's go to a rear look. 7 or 13, 45, 45 looks low. Has the spot and gets loose under braking. Has to catch the truck and no room to catch it into the 13.
Yeah,
he goes.
right to 13. At least this, I mean, I guess the saving grace of this track is, I mean, okay, it's both a blessing and a curse. You get spun, the likelihood of you getting enough damage to kill your car is slim to none. But at the same time, your car's not dead and you have to fix all this damage
Right.
in, you know, the 12 seconds. What just happened to the 45?
Like
weird.
it looked like he had to stop maybe and let people go, or maybe pit road was closed. I don't know. That was weird. He just stopped at the entrance to pit road.
Yeah, because he was he up? He wasn't. No, he wasn't up front. So I don't know why he was so far forward. Maybe he.
I'm wondering
That's
if
strange.
iRacing told him to take his position back and then moved him back.
Oh, so he spins. and he didn't move until the pace car. Okay, that's what he didn't move until the pace car had already passed him.
So he went a lap down.
Yep.
Got it.
But now he's going back forward. So I don't know what we're doing.
Well, because iRacing is wonky like that, even if it puts you a lap down, it'll still have you put you back in the middle of the pack and tell one to go and then cycle you back. So that might be what the deal is there. I don't know. I don't know. iRacing gets really wonky at short tracks for whatever reason. We saw it at Bristol pretty bad. It's just one of those things. While we were talking, it looked like Joe Robert went down pit road.
Yep, Burchett's up front.
So Burchett and Chapman are going to be on the front row.
The trick for me is like, when do you pit, right? When do you pit to where you are, to where your tires are still great for the end, and yet you're not the only one out there on the oldest tires? It's such a, like, Joe could pit now and then never pit again, right?
Yeah,
that might be the winning move.
And I don't know what fuel mileage is, but you got to imagine they can do 70 laps, right? But
yeah, they're not. I don't think they have to pit again, if I'm being honest.
I don't know if this is a good strategy or not, but I believe in it, that you want to be the first one to take your last set of tires, right, for the track position. And especially at a track like this,
especially when there's so many cautions.
It could go caution after caution after caution. Burchett with a good lead, or good jump. Riley Hoot sent it to the bottom in front of the 23, checked up that inside lane.
Yeah, I feel like the strategy here is just send it and just hope you're the one that lucks out into it.
Yeah,
it's so hard to guess when to pit, when's the right time to pit.
You can't forecast when the caution. You know the cautions are going to come, but you don't know when, so. Oh, 13 goes around again. 5 into the inside wall. They all avoid. So that's good. Let's see what the start of that
Poor dude.
was.
He's been spun so many times.
All right, so we're watching here. We're watching. 5 looks low. And took a terrible angle to the corner, and the 13 looks like he came down, not anticipating that the 5 was going to be there.
If I'm the 13, I'm going to start entering low at this point. That's the second, if not third time he's been spun by almost the exact same move.
Right.
I'm entering low for this point. You can go around.
I'll tell you what, as low as the 5 entered that corner, I don't know that he was going to make that corner, or at least do it with any type of pace. He entered so low.
And the 5 just hit the 13 under a caution. He is
did
unhappy. Little tap. Nothing different than a Bucher bump.
Yeah.
Hi, Forns.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Matthew.
What's up?
Oh, just.
How's this race going?
Oh, you know.
Like Martinsville.
Caution here, caution there.
How many cautions are we on?
9.
8? 9?
9 and 85 laps. One of them was on the very first lap. They didn't even. They barely got the green. I don't even know that they made it to the start finish before they wrecked, or to the.
John out there? Spin him or something?
Alan Bledsoe. Alan Bledsoe, Joey Burchett.
Same thing.
Burchett to the inside, won the pole. Bledsoe to the outside in second, and Bledsoe spun the tires into Burchett, killed the field.
I don't like this pit exit. Like, looking at it, like that green cone needs to be out toward, like, out farther to the concrete or something.
It is very sharp, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sharp, and I feel like good luck leaving pit road too wide, because you're going to have to scream to the right to hit the blue line, but miss the barrels. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. I don't like that.
All right, so after that most recent caution, Joey Burchett still in the lead. Chase Lewis will be in second this time. Adam Chapman fell to third. Alan Bledsoe in fourth, and Drew Hallman in fifth. Lights are out on the pace car. Joey Burchett going to choose the bottom line. Pace car is off. Joey Burchett controls the restart. And And he launches 17, does not get a good start. That's going to open
That's
the
a really
door
good
for the
start.
12.
17 was giving him quite a bit of a head start, about half a truck.
Yeah.
It almost looked like the 17 might have hit his brakes, like he was afraid he was too far ahead or something. But
No, he had plenty of room.
I agree. It's just the way he slowed down like that.
Oh, 42 way up the track.
Around
23
23 around.
goes around. Caution number 10. All right, let's see what happened. What
Just
happened
Martin's little thing.
was 23 goes wide in the corner, scrapes the wall, and the 8 truck comes in hot, loose, and comes up the track and turns to 23.
I'm glad these guys tested it, not us.
And they only have, let's see, they had 22
20
cars
trucks.
out there. 22.
I maintain Xfinity's never doing this. Oh Lord,
Cup is.
God, I'm telling you, that's my drop week.
Give the people what they want.
The people don't know what
I'm
they
just saying,
want.
The people are just stupid. This is why you don't listen to the people. The mob rule never works. A few intelligent people have to actually run things.
Austin Garner, Kelly Thomas down pit road. Everybody else stays out. So we're going to have teammates on the front row. Do you think they tell each other when they're going?
Wait, who is it?
I would.
Burchett and Chapman.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure, probably. If you would have said Bledsoe and Hoots, I'd have said no.
A lot of victims tonight from Weiger Toods, and I will not repeat what Zach said in the chat.
Does it boil? I missed it, but does it boil down to don't be bad?
He called you out on something.
Me?
Yeah. We will never run a
Wait.
short track worth a damn if we don't race them. Just saying.
Well,
I agree.
you can pick any other I don't care, any other short track. North Wilkes, love it. Richmond, Iowa, Bristol, sure. This specific track is just the most chaotic thing.
It's so fun if you can get racing, though.
It is. It definitely is.
I've literally never seen it.
It's happened to me once.
I've never seen it in any league. I've seen the Coke Series race here, right? The best people in this video game, and they couldn't go but a
Simulator.
couple laps.
I say
Whatever.
I say we do heat races.
The
We
best
do,
people in sim, and they can only go a couple laps. And if the 10K people can't do this right,
I
my
say,
2.4K ain't.
I say we do heat races. We split the field in
What we
half.
should do for the All-Star race.
We
You
split.
know what? Actually, All-Star sounds great. Love it. That's fine. That way we get it out of our system, we prove how terrible it is, and then we never speak of this again.
All right, pace car is down pit road. Joey Burchett, Adam Chapman on the front row. Burchett gets a good launch.
No,
Oh, Drew!
Oh,
Oh, Drew!
Oh,
And chaos
he's
ensues.
still wrecking everywhere. Oh, not a wrecking!
There's the. Well, let's go look at the start. Let's see what
It's been
happened.
like this all night. is common.
We had a little bit of a
much.
green flag run.
Right. We are definitely running this in Cup.
Good on Chase for not spinning, because he just about did. Oh,
Oh,
Christian,
yeah.
Christian
Let's see.
DeBoer had
35,
uniquely
56. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's a parking lot.
Yeah.
Christian DeBoer has uniquely the hardest hit. Like, that hit doesn't happen at Martinsville often, but he is big dead.
I don't think Drew has any steering.
Oh, God. That's hard. That's tough.
Oh. Fun series with 10 people was fun. I beg to differ, Zach.
10 people. Like, that's not a race. If it's 10 people, that's not it.
If you know why I beg to differ, you know. Half the field, man. Yeah. That was half the field.
That was a lot. That was a lot of trucks. That was a lot of trucks.
And they're all just injured enough to need pretty good damage fixed. But no, I'm not sure
He's gonna
anybody
get a black
actually
flag.
did.
He cut that entry box quite a bit.
He probably doesn't even care at this point. A lot of these guys out here have just been like pinballs.
Yeah, poor Mike Weber.
I mean,
he just typed
20
something in the
people.
chat and left. I don't blame him.
20 people still in the on the lead lap.
Yeah.
Wait,
11
no, I'm wrong.
cautions.
3 of them just went a lap down.
Yeah. I see Angel Ball, and I'm not sure Drew, Christian. Paul. Not sure if they're on the lead lap or not. It will update. Looks like it's going to be about 15 on the lead lap.
Let's see. They still got a ways to go, don't they?
Yeah, 54 laps.
Just another day in paradise.
What is this, 11 cautions? 11 cautions.
See, this is the thing. Like, now if I'm Burchett, right? If you're watching this and you're hearing all this
I'm
chaos,
never going in pit road.
Yep,
I'm
you're
never
staying
pitting.
out. You're staying
No,
out the rest of the
I
race.
feel like this was
If you-
like Rockingham was like that for me. Like I kept hearing all the stuff going on, and I'm like, I'm never pitting again.
As long as
That-
you got the
whatever's going on
fuel,
back
you're,
out-
I'm
back there
staying
sounds
out.
bad.
All right, pace car down pit road. Burchett Chapman on the front row again. Burchett chooses the inside. 15 trucks on the lead lap, it looks like. Green flag is out. Burchett with a good launch.
Looks like 17 may have spun a little bit, or people.
Or maybe
Oh,
he
they
just...
spinning
Oh,
earlier.
Chapman got a bump. Maybe
He
he
might just
just...
be easy on the throttle. Oh,
Oh.
are they about to spin in the back? Nope, they saved it. Look at
Mark
y'all go.
Gibbs back there. I'm curious if he just turned down the track to make sure whoever on the outside... Oh, 45 goes around. I think he turned down the track to make sure whoever on the outside, if they did spin, he had a little room to run away. 56 around as well. Oh, man. Let's
Zach's
see.
not allowed to complain. You chose this.
45.
Oh wow, there were two things going on there.
Yeah, the 8... Oh,
45 got a little help.
8
Oh,
truck
56
all the way
around
up the
again.
track.
Oh, then they hit each other. De Boer and 45.
What happened to the 56? Let's see if we can see.
I think he just.
His truck is hurt, and he probably ain't handling so well. Oh, he went real. I think he's trying to get out of the way, and he just got on the apron.
Yeah, probably just trying to avoid that.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Oh, Joey Burchett came to pit road. Chase Lewis to pit road.
Yeah.
Chapman to pit road. So this is going to
That's
cycle
definitely
it
my
all
last
up.
pit.
Cotton.
Joe
Yeah, if I'm
Robert.
Joey, that's my last pit.
Yeah, and I think Joe Robert has enough fuel to run to the end. He
Well,
was the
Is
first
tire wear
one.
even an issue?
I don't even know.
I don't know. We have, no,
I
one,
mean-
no one ever runs enough green flag laps here to figure it out.
Joe Robert, I believe that is, or I'm sorry, Joe Ibarra, I believe that's Joe Ibarra, says, I will send everyone driving tonight $1 if they keep it green the rest of the race. Hell, I may raise it to $2.
No. I need 16 more cautions. I want this to be so bad that that everyone agrees we never need to do this again. That's what I want. Give me chaos. And
Joe-
also, I'm not racing, so it's fine.
Joe Robert in the lead, Riley Hoots in second. Looks like Joe Robert might be starting on the top line. Scotty Watkins in third, up 21 spots, and Alyssa Peltier-Sharp in fourth. There's been a lot of field position change. I'm speaking in football terms for some reason. I don't know why, but as people have chosen to pit at different times, it's kind of cycled different people up towards the front. And me and
Yeah, it really is a show to figure out like who's like. I have no idea who this is gonna go.
yeah, lights are out on the pace car. Davey and I were talking earlier. When do you pit? And my thing with something like this is you want to be the first one on your last set of tires, right? So you can cycle to the field. And I think that's what we're seeing.
I think if Burchett can survive whatever's about to happen and get to the front again, I think he has the best shot. Then again, Joe Robert, how many green flag laps does he have? Not many.
8 pulls down. I think he's just getting out of the way. Hits the inside wall. Burchett restarting. He is up to 7th as when the 8 moved out of the way, bumped him up. He restarted 8th. .35 up wide.
Yeah, what's his name? DeBoer's big hurt. That truck is just so slow.
He looked pretty
He
bad.
he had a big hit.
Yes.
He's got to be down on horsepower.
Burchett up to the 5th position.
Did Chase pit with him?
Yes.
Oh, there we go again. Oh,
Yellow
God.
is out. What's it for? I don't.
The
Nothing sure.
20 went around for he saved it. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked that that's a caution.
You said it was the 20?
Yep. Yeah, he is pretty sideways, to be fair.
Yeah, cars are coming.
Hit the curb, and the looks like the 45 got into him. I believe that was a 45. Yeah, it didn't really give me anything as an indicator as to who it was that wrecked. Just threw the yellow out. Well, Joe Ibarra, you're good, man. You're good. You don't have to pay anybody. They already failed that mission.
Yeah,
He didn't say long.
I mean, I'm about to say like that. Like that's the best bet ever. He knew they were gonna wreck again. What? I could say $100 per person, and I know they're gonna die again.
Hector G 1894 says go Gatlin. And Gatlin in the 9th position. See, you know, I made a bet like that with my son once. And I said, I'd give you $100 if you can do this, knowing damn well that he couldn't do it. And he did it.
And he did it.
So there I was on the hook for $100. They just saved myself from sending out $40. Yep. Yeah, they did. Gatlin's going down pit road. Got a few others that went down pit.
Part of me wants to hear if Sean and Zach are fuming at this or not.
Oh, I'm sure Sean is about out of dad speeches right now.
Has he given a line?
I think I've heard Zach talk more than I have Sean. If I'm Sean, I wouldn't be able to mic up without severely insulting some people.
He unbinds his push to talk button.
Yeah. Jeff's the nicer person out of two of us, so Jeff is going to have to be the one to give the speech.
Joey Burchett up to 5th, Chase Lewis in 4th. They are the first ones on fresh tires, I believe. Take a look here. Yep, Lewis, Burchett, Bledsoe, Chapman. Joe Robert on 29, now 30 lap old tires. Hoots and Peltier Sharp on 24 lap old tires. Scotty Watkins hasn't pitted in apparently 51 laps.
Why?
Well, I mean, if they're going to keep running under caution.
They're not even heating up.
Nope.
All right.
Like, these aren't even heat cycles at this point.
Right.
You're just collecting gravel.
Pace car is dropping down pit road. Joe Robert, Riley Hoots, Alyssa Peltier Sharp, Chase Lewis, Joey Burchett, your top 5. Joe Robert gets a good launch. Hoots right with him. Slower a little further back.
Oh no. Don't die, Chase.
Adam Chapman, Josh O'Connor side by side.
Alyssa, that's a stupid move.
Joey
Shoves shit into the wall and then screams about him hitting her in the rear. Absolutely not. You came up. No reason to pipe up over that.
Single filed out all the way back to the 11th and 12th position, I feel like.
Chase is going to send Alyssa if he gets there. He's
Joey
driving
Burchett
super mad.
looking to get around her right now. Oh, listen, the wall. Joey Burchett's going to clear. Chase Lewis now looking to the inside.
Dang it. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for my Matt Kenseth moment.
Side
I'll pay someone
by
$5 if I have a Matt Kenseth moment.
Side by side, 4-4. Chase
There you
Lewis
go,
going to
nice.
clear. Alan Bledsoe now looking underneath.
Like all four, the top four have all taken turns being up front. You know.
Oh, there it goes.
God.
Alyssa goes around. Nice save, though. Caution is out. Go back and look at that from the 42. Let's go with the closer look. We'll go off the 42. Goes down into the corner deep. Alyssa just came down. She came down in the 42 Becerra.
She'll
All
say
right,
that.
fellas, I'm going to jump off here and go have some dinner and watch a movie. I will holler at y'all later. Good luck with the rest of this.
Oh, yeah, it'd be
See ya.
great. Yeah.
What caution are, what, 13 now? 14 cautions.
I'm gonna riot if Cup goes. Please, for the love of God, make Cup can be the. Let's go to the All-Star race here next season. Sounds great. Love it. I love that for everybody. But don't make it a points race. Ugh.
Talking to the wrong person. The person you need to talk to just left.
I know, but he's gonna do it to make people happy. But people are stupid. We saw when it got the Truck Series. What do you say? 14 cautions?
Yeah, caution
With like
number
20 trucks?
Yep.
Okay.
Christian DeBoer gonna get a lap back. Looks like he should be
God, he has
back
so
on the
much
lead
damage.
lap.
This is one of those occasions you're just hoping people fall out of the race to gain positions. But again, what sucks about this place is that you're not likely going to get enough damage to fully knock you out.
Right. Looks like the top 10 stayed out. Everybody back on the lead lap came down pit road. So we're going to have Joe Robert, Riley Hoots, Joey Burchett, Chase Lewis, Alan Bledsoe in the top 5. Alyssa Peltier, involved in that last one, fell all the way back to the 15th position. Looks like we're up to 18 trucks on the lead lap.
Does that put Christian on the lead lap?
Yes.
Okay.
Lights are out on the pace car.
Uh-oh.
Drew would be the next one for the lucky dog, and he is 2 laps down.
They delayed green, but I think the A truck stopped on track. Oh, the A truck spun on track. Alright, cool. I'm counting that as a caution, by the way. Man, that's rough.
There are only 30 more laps to go.
Only.
Joe Robert chooses the outside lane again. Lights are out on the pace car for real this time. The pace car dives down pit road. Joe Robert gets a good launch. Riley Hoots not too far behind.
I'm about to say that. I think that's the best start I've seen anybody get when Joe's gotten the lead.
Burchett up to the 3rd position. Chase Lewis right behind him.
Oh, and we're around again.
Yep, 44 goes around. Caution
See,
is
this
out.
is the problem. This is the problem at the end of, like, Martinsville in general is chaotic, right? It's always caution filled. But it ramps up so much at the end of the race
Yes.
because everybody knows the cautions are going to come out, knows their time is limited to actually make passes. So they just send it into corners, and it just makes the cautions get that much worse.
Oh, 23 got loose underneath the 44. And then blinked out. Oh, and we're stuck again. There it goes. All right. Joe Robert, Riley Hoots, Joey Burchett, Chase Lewis, Alan Bledsoe. Christian DeBoer drops down pit road, gets some more damage fixed.
I don't know. If they would just calm down, right? But that's the problem.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen,
I need
right?
them. Yeah, I need them to calm down stop sending it in the corners, and the race will go green. But I mean, cautions always breed cautions, but this track is uniquely worse.
Yeah.
Because people start pushing their braking zones even farther than they were, and they were already on the edge of like control.
Tighter track, smaller track, tighter corners, and the aggressive driving, as you would see at any race. At the end of a race, it's just magnified significantly because of the track.
And the breaking points are so vastly different from like person to person. It's a tough track to put people on.
Yes.
But Joe Robert might have picked the winning strategy. We might never truly go green again.
Right.
So unless Riley Hoots sends it into Joe, or we get some green flag laps, Joe might just have to walk away to a win.
Lights are out on the pace car. Be 25 to go at the line. The pace car is off.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Here we go.
45's trying to get his spot at the last second. Okay,
He got there.
He blinked out.
Green flag is out.
God,
Riley.
that was a tough start for Riley.
Looks like he spun the tires. You saw the back end skate around a little bit. That might open the door for the 17 to jump up to the second as the 5 of Riley Hoots battles back on the bottom. 17
Chase
is
might get
gonna
up there.
clear.
Chase led a lot earlier, right?
He did.
He was quick the whole race.
I'm going to switch over to focus on crashes. Oh, Joey Burchett chops down the nose of the 42.
Yep. I thought Bledsoe was about to ship him. God, Bledsoe just sends it up, Bledsoe. Burchett just sends it in so deep into the corner.
Burchett looking for a way to get around that 5 truck.
He gave him a bumper, and it was a good bump and run.
Yep.
Look, I don't think I've ever. Oh no!
Oh, he caught it.
I don't think I've ever seen the bump and run work. That was great. But now he has the whole body to get
There's
back to
still
him.
23 laps to go. He better drive away.
Oh no, Burchett!
Uh-oh.
Oh. Yeah, he sent it in all right. He just got himself loose. That sucks.
And he's been flirting with that.
Yeah, he's been hard on it the whole race. Dang, that was looking like it was going to go green for a minute. That was our shot.
Just self-spun it on the bottom. Luckily, didn't collect anybody else that at least I'm seeing from here.
And this is going to be a heavy race to review and send out penalties for.
Yes.
And then, here I am, road course week. Not a thing. Although I do think I saw a ticket come in. I didn't check what series it was though.
It's yours.
Yay! I love doling out penalties. Richard Maltese sent me into the corner. He deserves a penalty. Got it.
Drew Holman getting a wave around.
You wind up watching the billboard thing today?
I did not.
I wonder if NASCAR set the record. It has to be, right? Who has ever shoved anything like that into a friggin' billboard before?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
What a unique penalty or record to have.
Let's see. It says attempted. It doesn't say whether they got it. Oh, it says here NASCAR sets the world record for the loudest billboard. All right.
133 decibels.
Pace car is down pit road. Joe Robert starting on the bottom this time. Chase Lewis is outside. Joe Robert with a good launch. Chase Lewis not so much.
Not a good one.
Really checked up that outside lane. Oh, there goes. Oh, multiple things happening here.
Riley is just dying for a green flag run right now. I know he is.
All right, so we'll start with the first one that popped up here. We got Paul Hush. Oh, the 44 was gone and punted him.
Yep,
He was
and
completely gone.
That's crazy. Oh, man.
Man.
What a wild thing to witness.
We're going to back that up so y'all can see what we see here. You'll see that there is nobody there, and then all of a sudden the 28 shoots up the track, and then the 44 reappears.
God, that's rough.
44 is there. 44 is gone. And the 28 just gets the back end lifted up by a ghost car, and around he goes. Catches the 35 and the 99, and then the 44 reappears. And that is the importance of having good internet.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you think he would have punted him even if he was there?
iRacing was picking it up. It's so hard to tell. But when you have bad internet connection, you know, netcode's more prevalent.
Yeah, netcode's a big deal.
Obviously, we saw the 44 completely disappear there. Weigertud says, the damn ghost truck strikes again. We should make the 44 a ghost truck paint scheme and have him run that.
Ghost energy drink, got it. Make a great bright yellow paint scheme. Or just turn it into a John Cena truck. I think that'd be funny.
Right? Joe, Robert, Riley, Hoots, Chase, Lewis, Alan Bledsoe, Adam Chapman, your top 5 with Josh O'Connor in 6th, Todd Chase in 7th, Austin Garner 8th, Angel Ballin, Alyssa Peltier 9th and 10th.
I really think that if they got a couple of laps, there's a good chance Hoots could get around Joe.
Caution number 17. The pace card has dropped down pit road. Joe Robert chooses the inside lane again. Riley Hoots to his outside. Riley Hoots spins the tires a little bit. Still kept up pretty well though. 17 looks underneath. 5 should have the momentum off the corner. Oh, and they get all bunched up. 59 got tapped by the 45, the 20, and we're still under green. Joe, Robert, Chase, Lewis, Riley Hoots, 1, 2, 3. Chase Lewis is to the bumper.
Yeah, he really wants to stay green because his restarts are just not it right now.
See if he uses that chrome horn. Joe Robert had a better corner that time. 10 to go.
Oh,
crashing behind.
Come on. I really do want to see a good finish, despite the fact I hate this place.
Let's see what happened.
I know Alyssa's somewhere in it. Actually, she is it, yeah.
She self-spun entering the corner, got really loose, and the 4 tried to get underneath her and kind of turned her around. 20 got involved, 99 into the inside wall. Drew Holman involved somehow. See where.
Oh, rough hits. God, I've seen Alyssa.
Oh.
Mike Webber got turned around a lot. Alyssa has been turned a lot.
Yeah.
And at this point, this isn't even like Mirage crime anymore. This is just criminal in general.
Yeah, it's just murder across the board. But I don't know. I don't know that I can really put that on Joey Burchett. Like, he shot for a hole for sure, but she was slow because she got loose entering the corner. So it's kind of a horse
I'm not
apiece
stopping
there.
this late. We got 10 laps left.
Yeah,
Sorry, don't be bad. Don't spin out. Go.
You're gonna take every hole that opens.
Yeah, we gotta go. And I'm sure at the same time, Joey is, just spun himself a couple laps ago.
Yep.
He's itching to get back up front to recover whatever he can.
Up to the 8th position at the moment. Biggest mover as of the moment is David Jansen in the 23 truck, up 17 spots. Joe Robert, Chase Lewis, Riley Hoots, Alan Bledsoe, Adam Chapman, your top 5. 7 laps to go. We'll see if we get an actual checkered flag here if we cycle through our green-white checkers. Joe Robert going to choose the bottom line again. Lights are out on the pace car.
I need Chase to get just one good restart because his restarts have not been great. And I think honestly, I think Chase and Riley both have really good shots. We just can't get the green flag running.
All right, pace car drops down pit road.
I wonder if
Chase
second.
Spun the tires, checked up that outside lane. Riley, who's up to the 2nd position, stacked them up pretty bad on that outside lane. Kudos for not wrecking on that for everybody there. Joey Burchett going way up the track. Oh, 23 goes up the track as well. Up front, Joe Robert, Riley Hoots, Chase Lewis, Alan Bledsoe in the 4th.
Someone's spinning.
Let's say that was the 23 maybe? He seems to be dropping. Caution is out. All right, let's see. Let's go to the 23.
I'm just going to start calling the 44 John Cena. I couldn't see him that entire corner. He came back and he's on top of a vehicle. Yeah, it's between the 23 and the 44. It just looks like the 23 kind of cooked it going into
Yeah, and the 44 got loose under brake, and then the 44 disappears, reappears on the hood of the 15. He gets punted up onto the roof of the 35 and the 23.
On top of the what?
Oh, yeah, he was on the roof. He was on the roof.
Did you say roof?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
No, roof.
Roof.
It is an oof that.
It's like a it's like a dog. It's a roof.
No, it's an oof. Like, oh god, that was terrible.
It's like crick, roof, roof.
Draw. What is that? 20, 21, 22 cautions?
Oh, let's check. Caution counter says 19.
Oh, okay. Dang it. Come on, give me my even 20.
Oh, I got a feeling we'll get there.
Yeah, a green, white, checkered. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the time they calm down.
I'm thinking that we'll probably use up all the green, white checkers and we'll end it under caution. That's my foreshadow. I'm predicting right now. Prove me wrong.
I'm optimistic for the first part of my life. It's going to be one green, white checkered, and we're going to go.
Ooh, that's quite optimistic. That is very odd for you.
I've never been optimistic about anything. I don't know why I'm choosing Martinsville of all things to be optimistic about. Honestly, I'd say turn this place into a pool, but it would just be a puddle. There's not enough depth to it. A play pad for toddlers or something, I guess.
19 yellows. Wow. Yeah. A lot of cautions.
You're gonna tell me we got rid of? They decided that Auto Club wasn't good enough, but Martinsville is where it's at. I hope, and like honestly, at this point, I don't want them to turn Auto Club into a short track.
Man, I don't know, because what I hear was supposed to happen really sounded intriguing.
It did, but like, then they've done nothing with it.
Yeah.
Then we've talked about the next gen car kind of sucks at short tracks anyways. Although not gonna lie, watching Xfinity race day would be great.
Or trucks
Xfinity
even.
put on a good show.
Trucks are pretty fun to watch at short tracks.
I love that the CW has started to market the Xfinity Series as like not developmental anymore.
Right.
Just straight up racing, and they're right because it's the best.
All right, pace car down pit road. Joe Robert chooses the inside again. Riley Hoots to his outside. Joe Robert with a good start. Oh, wrecking in the back. Joey Burchett goes around.
I was wrong.
Well, that's only their. Oh, this will put them on their second. All right, let's see what happened.
I saw that in the corner of my screen, but it looked like Joey just got turned into the wall. I just don't know what caused it.
Well, the 45 was
okay,
late. Got the 59, punted him. Like, I don't know. He may have even been in the wrong gear. I don't know. He was extremely slow on the launch.
Oh, Joey's truck's dead. That right front don't look right.
All right, we made it to 20. Can we get to 21 or 22?
Oh, God, I hope not. Oh, man. Did you practice any today for tomorrow's race?
Not today. I did yesterday.
I've still not put a lap down for the next gen on this outlaw. What do you call it?
It's a fun track. Mexico City's a fun track, but I am slow.
I enjoyed it running the Xfinity car around it. It wasn't particularly fast, but the track seems like it's interesting.
Yeah, it's got a good
tomorrow
flow.
after work, I'm gonna have to try and run a couple laps in the next gen car. Because 30 minutes for an oval, that's plenty of time to practice.
Right.
But on a road course, like that's a run or two realistically.
Yeah. Maybe get 15 laps in. I mean, if you go nonstop, you could go like probably 20.
Yeah. I just need to figure out a line that's semi-fast.
Yeah.
All I care about. This is the one time I actually need to try and hot lap just to learn something.
I'm just hoping I can finish the race.
If I die, let it die early.
Yep.
Please, Jesus, don't let me I mean, I say that, and then, a race like Bristol happens, and I spend 2 hours repairing damage. Repaired 4 minutes of damage out of 15, and then, the 2-hour time span we have.
Right. Too legit to quit.
I can't. It's not like my car has to be dead. But if it runs, I'll give it a shot.
All right, Austin Garner looks like he's going to get the wave around, even though he was involved with that. So must not have picked him up as the reason for the caution. Joe Robert again on the
Let's
inside
got
row.
past Chase, so he's going to have a good shot at this.
We'll see. I feel like if you're going to make a pass, you got to use the chrome horn, and you better get a good launch.
Yeah, it better be quick.
All right, here we go. Pace car is off the track. Joe Robert, Riley Hoots, 1-2. Green flag is out. Oh, they're spinning tires. They got it gathered up. Riley Hoots securely in second.
Oh, he is so close to Joe's bumper. Oh, I hear something.
I heard something as well. No caution.
kept it
White
going.
flag.
There you
White
go,
flag
that's
is
it.
out. Joe Robert got a good gap right now. long as he doesn't screw up turn 3, he should be fine. Got notice that Kelly Thomas has crashed. That could be also his blinking. I'm not sure. Joe Robert gonna win the race.
Nice.
Riley Hoots in
Good deal.
second. Alan Bledsoe third. Chase Lewis fourth. And Adam Chapman fifth.
Austin Gardner is currently pulling a Kyle Busch, and I'm here for it.
Let's see.
He
Let's see what happened to
No.
Kelly Thomas. Whoa, ho, ho. He blinked again.
I mean, I can't be mad at the person who hit him. I
No.
don't know you're there, dude. That's your problem.
Yeah.
Fix it.
All right. Joe Robert gonna sit there on the front stretch like he normally does. And then maybe he'll do some burnouts. Finally, a flag that is not yellow. Good win, Joe.
Thank God. I'm gonna let you handle interviews. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
I'll pop in when I can again.
Joe Robert finally decides to start doing his burnouts. All right, we have our podium finishers ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and get this started with our race winner, Joe Robert. Joe, Tony in the booth, you got a copy.
Hello, Tony. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good, man. Got that checkered flag tonight. Nice win.
Yeah. It was a fun race for the first half about. Then it just fell off the rails. The pit stop really won it, I think, because when I pitted, we had a few cautions, but we really didn't run any laps. Then top 6 pitted, I took the lead, and we were pretty much almost on even tires, I'd say. Yeah, sure, we had a few restarts on the rears, but that was about it. So when we had to do the restart, I'll tell you, man, I was getting antsy on them restarts because I was like, well, Joey's coming. I think Joey was the fastest, but he wrecked. And once he was out of the way, I'm just thinking, okay, I just got to make sure I keep these fellas behind me because it was a shame we couldn't run more at the end of the race because I love Martinsville. It's one of my favorite tracks. It's been one of my favorite tracks for a long time. I'm happy I could win at Martinsville in the league because after what happened tonight, I'm not sure it's going to be coming back.
Right. So I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
First lap, when Bledsoe spun his tires, you were able to get through there. Did you end up getting damage from that?
Yeah, I got a little bit of right front damage.
Okay.
I only got like 11.8 seconds.
Okay.
So it wasn't anything too much to worry about, but I didn't want it to negatively impact the car. I figured since a lot of good people wrecked, may as well just take the repairs and deal with it later.
Okay.
Eventually got back up to the front, but it was fun working traffic when we
when you could.
when I was
when you weren't under
when I was
caution.
back there, yeah, because I was having a blast throwing it on the outside lane.
One
But-
final question for you.
Yeah, what up?
I noticed earlier in the, I guess, early-ish in the race, you were restarting on the top, then you switched to the bottom. Was there a difference?
Didn't really feel like much. The only reason I was going up top or on bottom is if Alyssa was behind me, I'm trying to help Alyssa out, try to help her gain a spot or two on the restart, and or I'm trying to keep a certain person in a worse spot than what they would be in if I went to the other way. Because like when Burchett was starting third, for example, I was choosing top because, well, I think he's the biggest threat. So why give the biggest threat a good jump on the inside line when you can have someone who's not going to have the best jump on the inside line? You can take the outside line and
Yep.
potentially hold them up for a little bit. So it's pretty much just like looking at who's behind you and just thinking who's going to be more of a threat to pass you. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, win number 3 on the season for you.
Yeah.
You gonna make the rest of the races, or are you still gonna have some missed races?
We'll take a peek at the schedule. I don't think I'm going to be missing anything else because we were in Asia having a good old time. And it doesn't look like we're going to miss anything. Hopefully we'll have a good all-star race and a admin race. Guys, I look forward to pulling up in the ARCA car because we're doing good in the ARCA car right now and officials.
All right. Well, congrats on the win tonight, 3rd of the season. We'll let you get your shout-outs in and get you out of here.
All right. Managed PC, been on the car for quite a while now. I think since season 3 or 4. No, I think it was 4. So yeah, they've been around for quite a while. Pièce d'Auto Fernand-Bégin. We got, who else we got? New England, it's like virtual airline. So if you play games like Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane, they basically run a virtual airline so you can do all the stuff that you would like with a normal thing, the ATC and all that stuff on those servers. So if anyone's played like American Truck or Euro Truck Simulator with virtual truck companies, it's basically the same thing, but they mimic all our kind of races for the flights. So it's really cool. We're going to be hopefully having more involvement with them next season. Then yeah, gotta thank Mirage SRR. Shout out to Ryan and Alyssa. Alyssa is still getting the top 10, even though she was just abused today. I think she got put around probably 4 or 5 times. So, you holding back a little bit of laughter there, Tony, or are you just breathing hard?
Well, I mean, she was kind of a pinball out there, but some of it was her own doing, I will say. So, I mean,
Yeah,
Martinsville
she had a
racing.
rough race. She had a rough race, but still managed to get a good spot. So good for her. Then I don't know. Shout out to everyone in Vietnam, and all the friends and family who watch. Happy to win this race. I don't know if we'll be seeing this on the calendar again, so I'm happy to win at Martinsville. It's one of my favorite tracks. And thank you for doing the broadcast.
For sure, for sure. All
Did
right.
you guys have fun?
We had something. We had a lot to talk about. I'll say that much.
Hey, that sounds like a good time. Good time.
All right, man. Well, congrats again on win number 3 on the season. We will see you next week at Mexico City.
Yeah, we're probably all going to be seeing the rear end of Joey Burchett, probably.
Yeah, maybe. All right, man.
I'm hoping that I can put something together on that track.
Right.
But
all right, we'll catch you later.
See. Have a good night.
Yep. All right, that was our race winner, Joe Robert. Next up, we have our 2nd place finisher, Riley Hoots. Riley, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, rough race out there. Survived, finished P2. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man. I finally had something go right this season, and I would never have guessed it would be Martinsville. I mean, had a pretty solid pace all night tonight, I felt like, but that second half of the race, we were behind the pace car so much, it was all about nailing restarts, and that was when you were going to have to pick up positions. And fortunately, I was on the good end of a few of those incidents in front of me and was able to work my way back up front and then Joe's so good. I mean, he's been around here for so long and knows exactly what to expect from these trucks. I knew it was going to be a tall order to beat him on one of those restarts, but overall, happy our night was mostly uneventful, especially in the second half, and
Yeah.
to finally come away with a podium feels good.
Absolutely. So you mentioned restarts there. We saw a lot of people struggling on restarts. Was it the tires themselves after being worn? Was it just all around looseness while trying to launch off of that restart?
I would say it was just the tires in general. I mean, we saw in the initial start, Alan spun his tires, obviously, when we were coming to green, and that was kind of our wake up call. We were like, okay, we really need to keep an eye on this as the night goes on. But it certainly got even worse as the tires would wear, and we would do restarts later in the run. So yeah, it was definitely a tricky thing to get a handle on, probably the trickiest part of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. So P2 tonight. Surprising to say that I believe is your first top 5 of the season. So you kind of said it before, rough season, been on the bad end of a lot of it
Yeah.
because I know you're much faster than that.
Yeah, it's been a rough go for sure, but happy to come away with a podium. I know at this point playoffs are probably out of reach, so I'm just going for trophies and trying to get the best result I can every weekend and aiming for a spot in that O'Reilly series next season.
Absolutely. Well, congrats again on the P2 Mexico City next week. How you feeling on the road courses?
I'm a little shaky on that. I haven't bought Mexico City yet. I'm interested to see how it goes because it's pretty much going to be new territory for everybody. So I don't know that anyone's going to have a huge advantage unless someone like Joey, who's obviously a road course ace, is going to pick it up pretty quick. But yeah, probably I'm just going to go into it and put my best foot forward and try to finish the race first. That's my first goal.
Yep, keep her on track. You'll have a top 10.
Yep, exactly.
All right, man. Well, I will give you the opportunity to give any shout outs you have, and then we'll get you out of here to celebrate with your team.
Yeah, absolutely. Just want to give a shout out to everyone at PRT. I know it's been a rough go this season with my results and whatnot, but happy to have a good result with Alan tonight. And want to give a shout out to my wife Vicky, who always watches my races and puts up with my racing regularly.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. Well, congrats again. We'll see you next week at Mexico City. Have a good night, and we'll catch you later.
Yep, thanks, Tony. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. All right, that was our second place finisher, Riley Hoots. We're going to move on to our third place finisher, and I'm sure he's going to have a lot to talk about. Alan Blood. So, Alan, Tony in the booth, you got a copy.
Oh no, yes I do.
Well, man, made a mistake at the very start of the race, able to come back up and finish third. Tell us about your race.
Well, first off, I mean, I did it multiple times during the race and after the race, but I want to apologize to Joey and everybody else who got involved in that crash. That was, I had not experienced a start or restart, and it was weird. I restarted in second, and literally the second I moved it to third, the tires just kicked. It just spun around. I guess I was already spinning my tires, and when I went full throttle to in third gear, it just did not grip up, and man, that was bad. But apparently it happened several other times to other guys, not just me. So at least it makes me feel a little bit better. But man, just the start of that race was not fun for me. I hope I didn't completely. I mean, Joey was running up there in the front for a lot of the second half of the race, so at least he was able to make a comeback. But then, I mean, he spun right in front of me in turn 3, just hard charging the corner, and yeah, so that was that. But on one of those restarts, that second to last restart, I was able to get past Chase on the outside just because the caution came out literally after I after I got a good restart, but it was so dependent on second place getting a good launch and not spinning his tires
Yep.
that it was the fourth place car just had it was in such a bad spot. I was lucky to have kept fourth place as long as I did. So, yeah, it was a fun race. When we went green, that one green flag run, about 20 laps, maybe 30 laps, that was good. But I mean, the rest of it was kind of a wreck fest, and we all expected that.
Yeah.
And so, I mean,
Yep. It is what it is.
What else can we say?
Yeah, for sure. Next week, Mexico City. How you feeling about that?
Okay, well, let me just say this. My best lap time there since I started practicing is a 142.012. And I think I heard that Joey was running 133s. So I'm about 10 seconds off the pace. So yeah, this is going to be a great race for me. I am really looking forward to doing Mexico's okay, I want to vomit with that's coming out of my mouth. So yeah, it's an absolute genuine lie. I don't like road courses to begin with, and trying to do a new one that I literally just bought yesterday it was yesterday to broadcast the Xfinity / O'Reilly Series race. I ran some practice laps and I just do not feel comfortable. I can't find my braking points. I'm honestly not looking forward to it, but I mean, heck, then again, I say that every other week, it seems like, and run up front, but I just don't expect it this week, next week.
Well, I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you the only way you get better at road course racing is road course racing. So if you look at it,
a lot of it during the 24-hour race.
Yeah, stock cars obviously are quite a bit different, but the more you do it, the better you'll get. So if you go into it with that mindset, it's always a positive, right? Because you're turning laps.
Is that why Joey is so good at road course racing?
I don't know. I can't answer that question, but I imagine that he probably started off slow with it and worked his way up just like everybody else does. But yeah, next week Mexico City. This would be your your 6 top 5 of the season, 1 win on the season, and 8 top 10. So having a very strong season. Yeah,
could be stronger if I didn't wreck out at Gateway and last week at Charlotte.
Right. I mean, it could everything could always be better, but you take what you can get. Locked into the playoffs already, so that's a benefit. But
definitely, that's why I can be so aggressive.
Yeah. With that being said, we'll let you get your shoutouts in and get you out of here.
Now, in saying that, I try not to be like overly aggressive. So, but anyway, yeah, I want to shout out my dad. He tuned in about 40 laps in because I completely forgot to send him the broadcast link. So, he was a little bit late, and I sent him the link at lap 76 under caution. Because I was like, oh crap, I need to do that, but he had already watched the first the last 40 laps. So, yeah, that was my bad. I'm glad he has you guys subscribed so that he knows where to look.
There you go.
But I want to shout out my teammates. Riley got a good P2 finish. And that good restart is the reason I was able to get past Chase. And Brendan for getting us all together, and getting us here. You guys for putting this thing together. It's a very well-run league. It really is. But oh, and of course, you for broadcasting it so my dad can actually watch me race, because he enjoys it, and so do I.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations again. P3 on the night. Fourth, well, we'll see what the points shake out to, but I imagine you're probably going to be sitting, you might be up to third in points, actually. Maybe even second. We'll have to see. Yeah, once the points get uploaded. But with that being said, we'll get you out of here and go talk with Joe some more, I imagine. Y'all were up there doing something. I don't know, sharing screens. But
I was sharing my screen to let him see what happened on the first lap.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, congrats again, and we'll catch you next week at Mexico City.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Tony.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap things up here. Another interesting race. Not the greatest race, but you know, it is what it is. We always struggle whenever we have Martinsville on the track or on the schedule. So they're either going to learn to drive it, or we're going to keep having a lot of cautions. But with that being said, thank you to all of our sponsors: Miller Motorsports for the Xfinity Series, Asylum Clique for the Truck Series, and SFH for the ARCA Series. Tune in tomorrow night as the Cup Series heads to Mexico City, and then again on Thursday night where the SFH ARCA Series heads to Iowa, one of my favorite tracks. So tune in, and we will catch you later.
Relentless Racing League, NASCAR dreams, full speed kings. Let's go. Relentless on the track, ain't no tapping the brake. Cup Series leaders got the whole grid shake. Xfinity stars with the future so bright. Truck Series banging through the day and night. ARCA rookies hungry, chasing that fame. NASCAR racing blood, gasoline in our veins. Green flag wave and the engine scream. 30 cars flying, living that speedway dream. Draft so tight, bumper to chrome. Every lap of battle, this is where we roam. Rubber business racing, yeah, we know the code. Last lap glory on a victory road. From short tracks to super speedway nights. Legends made under flashing lights. One mission, one name, one goal too. Relentless Racing League coming through. Relentless on the track, ain't no tapping the brake. Cup Series leaders got the whole grid shake. Xfinity stars with the future so bright. Truck Series banging through the day and night. ARCA rookies hungry, chasing that fame. NASCAR racing blood, gasoline in our veins. Tires burning sparks when we dive down low. 3-watt thunder putting on a show. Spotter calling clear, crowd on their feet. Photo finish moments can't accept defeat. Championship dreams in every lane. Only the strongest survive the strain. From pit road hustle to the checkered wave. Every driver brave, every fan amazed. History written when the engines fade. Relentless Racing League got the legacy made. Relentless on the track, full throttle rage. Cup Xfinity, trucks set the stage. ARCA rising, next gen flame. NASCAR racing power, remember the name. Speed, heart, glory, all the same. Relentless Racing League, we own the game, huh? Relentless on the track. Relentless on the track.
And my body got me overdrive. Can't even hear we talking about, bitch, you know my guy. Run outside, I let that pop, 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 pop. Run outside, he die. That's a new one in my clip. That's a new one, he get hit. Oh my God, she bad. Yeah, that not my bitch. I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit. I don't even care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, the love so bad.